Hey there, everyone. Now this is not exactly the usual intro I give to my costume makeup tutorials because I don't really do an intro to them. But the reason why I am doing this is because I wanted to let you guys know about a little something. I was inspired to make this tutorial because of a website called CostumeYeti.com, and they are running a pretty massive costume contest where the first prize is worth $1,250 American, and that is an absolutely crazy amount, and the rest of the prizes total about $8,500. So there is a motherload of prizes to be won. Now what do you have to do? Basically it's free to enter into this competition. You just upload your costume and you can enter up to 10 different photos for the same costume, so you have multiple different photos of the same costume, and the person who will win the grand prize, it is for the most original costumes. And if you are not dressing up this year, you can submit past costumes, but just as long as they haven't been entered anywhere else. So it's good if you aren't feeling well this year or just not up to it, you can enter previous costumes. Also, you can submit as many costumes as you want, but just make sure that they are separate because they are separate costumes. Otherwise, they will be entered as a single post if you do add them all into the same one. So I think the minimum width is 640 pixels, which isn't much when you do HD photography and stuff like that, but it's just so it looks better on the website when they go to display winners and prizes and all that kind of stuff. And finally, there are multiple different categories. There's adult, kids, cosplay, costume group. So I apologize for this brief interruption. All the links for this costume contest will be in the description box down below. And let's get straight into the tutorial.
I begin by applying a primer to increase the longevity of the makeup. I then move on to applying my regular foundation with a beauty blender. And today I'm using the Kat Von D Beauty Lock-It Foundation in the shade Light 42. I follow this up by setting my foundation with a translucent powder. Taking a purple eyeshadow, I apply this to my inner eye area, up onto my eyebrow, while also blending outward into a chosen shape. I've decided to follow a different shape for my eyebrows, bringing it up onto my forehead, as well as fanning out the bottom lash line area to create a sunken eye look. To accent the purple and add more of a bruised, rotting vibe, because that's the look I'm after, I take a brown and a red eyeshadow and I apply them, alternating between the two until I have achieved my desired effect. Moving on to the more detailed work, I take a light blue body paint and I begin adding vein-like tendrils around the eyes. To complement the blue veins, I take red body paint and I draw similar kind of tendrils right next to them. Veins tend to entwine with each other, so I make sure I have added this in. I then go ahead and add the same style of veins around the mouth area. This is to tie in the bottom half of the face with the top half by adding something extra. Once I've finished the vein detailing, I then take a very small amount of foundation on the Beauty Blender, just to dull the veins down to look more cohesive with the skin. I wanted to make the eyebrows a little bit more noticeable, so I decided to take a pen liner and draw very sparse kind of hairs, but only in a small section. I then go back with a purple eyeshadow from earlier and use this to contour my face and also add more of a dramatic shadow to my neck area. Finishing off this look, I apply black lipstick, line my upper lash line, and then insert some SCLERA contact lenses.